We are live right now. This is the Georgia Runoffs. We got results in polls closed about an hour ago. 42% of the vote is in. Senator Warnock leads Herschel Walker 55.4 to 44.6. And we have some real big numbers in from we have Clayton County that is 91-9 for Warnock. DeKalb 88-12 Warnock. 82-18 in Fulton for Warnock. Douglas 69-41. Cobb 67-33. Gwinnett 68-32. That's in a few seconds. And he is here. Hello, Dante. So right now we are. Ow, fuck. In Chatham County, Warnock is blowing up there too. He has 73-27. In Liberty, Warnock 70-30. These are all the results that are in. We got very good. And Warnock just gained some more votes. I don't know where they came from, but he just gained some more votes. Dante is muted. He should be here soon. No.
Hey, Andrew.
Oh, hey, Dante. Yeah. All right, so we have results now in 45% in here in Georgia. So Walker has 44%. Warnock has basically 56%. So what has Warnock been doing and what has Walker been doing not well? And
Well, the thing that we're seeing right now is in the rural counties, it's really lining up pretty closely to how it went in November, and in the urban area, and it's really going to end up being decided in the urban areas. So it's worth remembering That Warnock won in November. He led in November by a point.
All right, so right now Walker just gained a little bit of more votes here. He's now 800. He's now at 44.9 to 55% for Warnock. So is Walker underperforming in the rural areas right now?
Hmm?
So we have a lot of vote in right now. We have about 46% in. So and a lot of that vote is rural. So when are we gonna? Is there gonna be an expected timetable for this? The Atlanta suburbs.
Well, it's going to take a while, and frankly, it's going to be a much longer night than I think a lot of people were expecting. Um, at this point, it doesn't look to my eyes like Warnock is going to win by anywhere even close to like 4 points. It's going to be maybe about a point, 2 points at most. He might underperform his 2021 margin against Leffler. It's going to be quite close. I mean, he led by a point in November. Right now, the rurals are kind of splitting right around where you'd expect them to. Based on that November, they're tracking pretty closely. Warnock's overperforming in some. Walker's overperforming his numbers and others. So it really does come down to this Atlanta metro where the vast majority of the state lives. And it's just going to be can Walker, who was trailing by a point in the initial results, can he improve on his margins enough there? History would suggest probably not, but he's definitely still in it.
But right now in these early votes from the Atlanta suburbs, Warnock numbers. So let's just say Clayton County, Warnock has 91-9, and Fulton, Warnock has 82-18. So are those a little bit more than what we're gonna on?
Oh, here comes more results.
So right now Warnock is leading Warnock is leading by absurd numbers in counties like Clayton and Fulton and
Yeah.
DeKalb, and
Really, the
so
issue
what
for Warnock,
is going
the
on?
issue for Warnock right
So
now,
what did
the issue for Warnock right now is
go
that
ahead?
black turnout in other parts of the state is not as robust as I think we were expecting it to be based on the early vote data. There was an expectation, and I mentioned look at the Black Belt counties: Baldwin, Washington, Jefferson. Well, right now Warnock has lost Washington. I think he's on track to win Baldwin, but by a very narrow margin. His margin's big in Jefferson, but there's still no E-Day votes counted. So right now, it just doesn't look like the black vote has been quite as robust from in other parts of the state. So that's why this race is much closer than we were maybe expecting it to be.
It looks like Walker is now starting. The world votes are starting to come in as Walker is closing in on Warnock, and right now we have Walker doing very well in the southern part of the state, where Warnock is doing very well in the early vote in Atlanta.
Here comes Forsyth, 64-36 in favor of Walker. I don't know if that's early or E-Day. If that's early, I think that's pretty terrible for Warnock.
Cherokee right
But
now, Warnock is down for 62-38.
the good news about this latest drop is that it now means that we have 49% of the vote in, and we're starting to move.
It says here estimated votes remaining is a lot of them in Atlanta.
Yeah, no, that's always the case, and that's where most of the votes throughout the rest of the state are going to be reported. I mean, there's some parts of the state that haven't even started reporting votes yet, but it's mostly rural counties and not really important rural counties at that, not ones that are going to tell us a lot about the rest of the state. 66% in Richmond, 65% in Muskogee. Those will be, good for Warnock in the end. But what we're really watching is this Atlanta area.
This is Washington, where Walker has a 2-point lead. A huge disappointment for her Warnock here.
Yeah, I mean, I think people made some big conclusions based off what the early vote data looked like. The enthusiasm for Walker coming into this seemed very, very low. And I will say, and this is maybe the biggest issue for Walker right now, uh, the rural counties where he's slightly overperforming are seeing huge drops in turnout. And we know from the results that got
Oh,
released
whoa,
today.
whoa.
What?
Walker's leading Burke County.
Burke. Yeah, that's not really a surprise. Let me check, but if I'm thinking of the right county, that's a red leaning county. Let me quickly look.
It's just south of Augusta.
Yeah, and I think I know where it is. I'm just checking to make sure it's the right county that I know. Yeah, no, that's like, yeah, he didn't. I don't think he beat Leffler there. I don't think it's really that surprising. Yeah, he lost to Leffler. It's a little bit of an
Walk.
overperformance for Walker
Walker
from Leffler,
has
2020, but those counties are shifting to the right, so that's not super surprising. But yeah, it's not a shock that he won that he lost there.
but these early votes for Warnock looks like they're pretty like solid for him.
Yeah, I mean the needle says it's leaning Warnock, and that's where I'm at too. If you look at the needle, it says 71% chance of a Warnock win.
Oh, the needle just
That's where I'm at.
changed.
That's where I'm at right now. I think
Right.
Warnock is still the favorite here. It's just going to take a little longer to call it than I think people were hoping it would.
Warnock leads by 101,000 votes.
Well, at the end of the day, these rural counties we're looking at are far from the whole state and are telling us far from the whole story.
And we're getting more rural votes.
Yeah, I mean, let's say what you will. Walker is getting what he about how he ran his campaign. Walker is doing exactly what he needs to do in these rural counties to win. He's hitting his benchmarks pretty much everywhere when it comes to the rural counties. I just don't think he's going to overperform in these urban counties, but that's where it really comes down to. And we don't know yet because they haven't counted those votes. But as far as the rural counties go, he's doing everything he needs to do to win in the rural parts of the state. This is going to be a close race. It's going to be a pretty long night, but we'll see.
Oh, we got an urban drop. Don't know where it came from. We got urban drop. But some of these margins are just absurd, like 91-9.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously early, but that's very good for Warnock, clearly. And
He's
what I
leading in
predict,
Fayette County.
yeah, that would be huge if that flipped, and that's what we're seeing right now. Warnock is overperforming in these counties, and even if Walker overperforms in every rural county in the state, at the end of the day, most of the people in Georgia live in these counties.
Bad news for walkers. Some of these rural counties are starting to become 100% in.
Well, yeah, and the turnout has dropped there, so he needs to hope that in some of the urban counties, turnout is also super decreased. And I don't know what just came in. Oh, that's Hancock County. Yeah, so Warnock is going to win Baldwin County, which
Good
is a
job for
big
Warnock.
bellwether, by just about 30 votes in Baldwin County. That's a bellwether. And yeah, definitely a good sign for him there. This is starting to drift away a bit from Walker.
It's looking pretty, but we still have a lot of rural vote out in the
We still have
southern
a lot of
half of
vote
the
to go,
state.
but it's not. It's in a bit of a. It's right now in a bit of a tough place for Walker compared to what he'd be needing to get to win. Because again, and this is the thing I'm going to
Benito
keep coming
has a
back on.
77% chance for Warnock.
This is what I'm going to come back on. Raphael Warnock won the November vote by a point. So even if he's not really overperforming in this runoff, it doesn't totally matter in the end because he already did win in November. If this is tracking closely to November, that's not good news for Walker. That's good news for him. Because in November he won the most votes. We'll see. Still a lot to go, but
Yeah, we got about
okay, so yeah, Baldwin
157,000 in Fulton, 119 in Gwinnett, 210 in
Baldwin's definitely done, and it flipped to Warnock.
Warnock lost it in November.
Yeah, he lost that.
Oof.
Dave Wasserman says it will be a close margin, but Warnock is in the driver's seat. In order to, if he were to lose, it would require pretty much.
Don't know what just dropped there, but
it was some stuff from I think the southwest part of the state.
what would have him? What would make Warnock lose this race?
It would require pretty terrible turnout in the Atlanta area, like historically bad, even for a runoff, which could still happen. But we've only got 5% in from DeKalb. And I don't know if I was sending you the reports
Which is
all
not
day.
good news.
Well, I was sending you the reports all day about how DeKalb
Yeah,
was,
like 85% turnout.
yeah, DeKalb was getting crazy with the turnout.
We are still waiting on a ton of these rural votes are still coming in, and it's closing the gap for Walker. The question is, how much of that gap is going to close? And it's probably going to put him into the lead for a bit. But how much of the lead is going to be padded by these? I think if Warnock is still winning after all the rural votes in, which is unlikely, I think this is going to be. I think it would be a horrible night for Walker.
So the biggest county in fully reported from Georgia is Glenn County, and Walker's underperforming in there from November by about 3 points.
Oof.
The needle is up to 79%.
Which part of the state is it in?
Walker is starting to run.
Oh, we got some more.
Walker's starting to run out of steam a bit here.
Yeah, he's definitely running out of time here. Atlanta's suburbs are going on fire right now. So they're about, let's say, 400,000 votes estimated left in Atlanta, and probably like in there, let's say 100,000 in the other counties. Like, let's say there's 500,000 left in Atlanta, and there's 100,000 left in like Augusta and Savannah.
Yeah, and those will be
That
good for Warnock
if
most likely.
Walker is lead is like very small, that is going to be
Tift County fully in.
Could be a nuclear disaster, basically.
Tift County fully in, and Walker underperforms by 2
Where's it
points
at?
this November. I don't know. Back before the 2021 runoffs, I did maps. I did a map of Georgia every day for 30 days. So I knew the geography front and back, and it's been a couple years now, so. Not where it used to be, but.
I don't know when we're gonna get the cab results. I'm gonna check the SOS website right quick. Whoa, that is kind of. So Jimmy says Warnock might win by 10-13.
Yeah, so Jimmy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Does he ever?
I mean, here we go. The margin narrowing down a bit more again, but still Warnock favored, but definitely. What I'm really interested in now is does he overperform from 2020? When he won by exactly 2 points. That's become my big interest.
Oh wow, Walker underperformed by 2 and Tift says. And for in peers, Warnock by a small amount, but he still underperformed.
Another Walker underperformance, this time in Thomas County. But a pretty small underperformance, but still an underperformance. And remember, again, Walker started out behind in November, so every underperformance is a little bit worse. Walker is really right now only getting what he needs in the reddest and most rural counties in the state. Everywhere else, he's struggling.
Walker's closing in on the lead.
I'll remind you that he was closing in on the lead for most of Election Day and did not end up taking it. Needle says Warnock plus 2.3, so that would be an overperformance for him.
I don't think we're gonna. So we are still in on the cab. It's still a 10,000 vote lead there for him, for Warnock. If it's that kind of margin there, it is. I think it's game over for Walker. If it's there and about at 25%, I think it would probably be game over for Walker there.
And again, right now we're just all talking until the Atlanta counties come in, and we don't know when that's going to be. It's like we have an idea of a really, really, really good idea of what's going to happen, but we aren't there yet. We need
It's probably going to be
one thing
Warnock.
to happen and confirm it. Yeah, but we need it like one thing to happen and actually like confirm it for Warnock.
Needle just went absurdly. It went from 78 to 66 for Warnock.
Yeah, I don't know what came in.
I don't see any new results here. Walker is now within about 26,000 votes within Warnock, but
Okay. So what happened was there was a rural county where Walker overperformed by like 3 points from November, which is good. That might overall, taking all things considered, that might be his best performance of the entire night so far. But that is still just one performance.
There it is now within a point. The November margin.
Just waiting. We can now project that Raphael Warnock has won Rockdale County. In fact, he overperformed there from November.
5.
So for Democrats, the most votes are left in Fulton, Clayton, and DeKalb. For the Republicans, the most votes are going to be left in Cherokee and Forsyth. Warnock is overperforming by a little bit in Cherokee. He's actually not really overperforming in Forsyth. And yeah, it's getting very close on pure margin.
Oh, we got an update from Fayette. Warnock leads. Warnock is leading by 10 points in Fayette County right now.
Yeah, with 69% in, he could flip it. It could happen. The needle is collapsing. The biggest issue for Walker right now is that, like, he could take the lead, but also DeKalb County, and he just took the lead by like 3 votes. Okay, but DeKalb County is still only 5% in, and like depending on how much that drops at once, there is like a non-zero chance it would go from like a Walker lead to like Warnock plus like 3.
And the needle just completely crashed. Oh!
Yeah.
Holy crap. Just got a huge update there. Warnock only leads now by 800 votes.
No, he's trailing.
No, it's not Warnock. It's Walker who has the lead by 800 votes. Wait, no, it's Walker who has the lead. It's 1.023958 to 1,223,079 for Warnock. And then the needle completely crashed.
They killed the needle. I think they took it down. They old yellered the needle.
Well, Herschel extends his lead to 5,000 votes.
The one thing we can really take away from Rockdale County being fully in is that it's the one metro Atlanta County that's fully in, and Warnock overperformed. If that follows everywhere else, that's pretty much the race, but we'll see if it follows everywhere else first. And it didn't really, it had about a 3,000 vote drop in turnout. Well, the needle is just completely gone now. Walker leads by a 1.2. Pretty much every county at this point has reported at least some votes. There's only, looks like 5 counties that still haven't reported anything at all. All of them look like they should be Walker counties based just on my eye, but there could be a few exceptions. It says on the needle they have temporarily paused updates to our estimates while we investigate a data issue. What is holding it up in DeKalb County? Also, to look at Atlanta, Fulton is still just 55% in. That's a lot to go as well. The needle is still down. So Washington County just flipped. Andy, are you on here? Andy? I don't know what just happened in Washington County. Maybe they found extra they found mules, the extra votes. In all seriousness, it's 90. Oh, when they say over 95% in, they don't mean 100% in. So it is possible, and it was really close. So it is possible that there actually were votes that were not counted yet. But despite that flip, Walker now leads by a full 2 points. So he is building a decent little cover here for himself. But of course, we're assuming there's still maybe up to 700K votes in rural counties. What this does mean, though, is Jefferson County, Warnock has a big lead. Washington County appears to have won. Baldwin County appears to have won. So those are 3 counties that I pointed out as critical just for his sign in, these mid-sized rural counties that are kind of in Georgia's black belt and signify strong black turnout. Now, Warnock is not getting the strong black turnout that we might have anticipated necessarily, and not the same as 2021, but he's getting enough, it seems. And yeah, it's very interesting here. And assuming that Washington has flipped and this is the final results, that is now the second county. That is now the second county coming out of November alongside Baldwin that has flipped Warnock. And Warnock just gained about nearly half a point. Are we back? Andy, your stream is kind of broken right now. I'm gonna have to put this on my back. This has become pretty much a waiting game. But as I've said for much of the night, Raphael Warnock is in the driver's seat, even if it's going to be pretty close as the final margin.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Alright, so right now Herschel Walker leads by about 38. Right, and it just came up again. It is at it's almost 40,000 for Walker.
All right, here we're back.
All right.
So a bit
I
of stuff
apologize for
happened.
my connection.
It's okay. A bit of stuff happened.
So right now we got Walker up. It's 39,000 votes.
I mean, the biggest thing for me that happened was Washington County flipped. You know, we saw Baldwin County flip
what do you mean
earlier.
it flipped? What do you mean
Washington County
flipped? I thought it was.
No,
I
guess
it was.
It was not done counting, apparently. Remember, over 95%, this is important to remember, over 95% is not 100%. So as of right now where we stand, and of course, who knows, there could be more votes that flip it back, but as of right now where we stand, Warnock has flipped Baldwin County and he's flipped Washington County, and it looks like he'll hold on and win Jefferson County by a decent amount. He's up by 8 in Jefferson with 91%. So that's just a very good sign for Warnock because these are bellwether counties. They're fairly rural, heavy black turnout. They're counties that, you know, by him winning signifies that he's getting in line what he needs to do. So he still trails by 2 points, but at some point there will be a nuke coming out of the Atlanta area that can potentially change everything.
And the needle is still dead.
Yeah, it says there's a data issue. I don't know quite what they mean by that, but clearly it's severe enough to keep things from really moving all that much.
Yeah, I thought something was up when the needle started to collapse. It is 47,000 vote lead for Walker right now.
We are just waiting for that like one blast from DeKalb or from Clayton or from Fulton. Any of these counties, one blast to just come in and change it.
$50K now for Walker.
There's still a decent amount left in Cobb and Gwinnett, and I mean Warnock's margins will decrease there, but those are still gonna. I don't think Walker's necessarily going to get what he would need in those counties.
What was the November turnout here? And because we're at 2.3 million.
I mean, we're probably going to get over 3 million at this rate. I think there's maybe about 700K left in these Atlanta areas. And Warnock has retaken the lead. DeKalb County. DeKalb County, 43% in, and it went 92-8 for Warnock. My God. Assad margins.
And there's the nuke. And there is the nuke. That's the nuke you waited for.
And he's back in front by over a point. My gosh. He has a nearly 100,000 raw vote lead over Walker there. That's like that.
Bro,
That's crazy.
bro, that's Kim Jong Un numbers.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, that's probably still early votes. I don't know why it took them so long to count earlies, and the margin will decrease by a little. But that's like that's still a disastrous place to have to start from if you're Walker, who it does seem he's brought it back down to just a point. Probably more rurals coming in. Probably still some rurals coming in.
And you wanted the nuke, there was the nuke.
Well, there's still more. I mean, it's only 43% in into called. But there's still more to come from Fulton. There's still more to come from Clayton, I believe. Yeah, I mean, Clayton is 91-9 Warnock, and it's only 60% in.
Wait, so how much did Warnock win the DeKalb by in November?
By a lot, by not obviously by not as much as this, but still.
We still have not yet got anything else from Forsyth.
Yeah, that's probably one of the places where the Republicans can count on some bigger votes. That's like one of the few places right now you could be optimistic if you're Walker that there might be some votes left for you.
Did it just say 0.10.001 gained for Walker there? Oh my goodness. Why is it getting so much little margin here? Change here. Obviously, it's benefiting Walker right now, but it's only 0.03%. Or 0.003. There's still in there 154,000 left in DeKalb County. And there's also 100. This is about 400,000, 500,000 votes right here. Alone in the Atlanta suburbs. Yeah, this is bad for Walker. Some of these are starting to become 100% in. Like, there's less than 400 left in Franklin, Decatur, Burke. And it looks like Warnock is going to carry Jefferson by 3.
Yeah. No, he's still up there with 95% and up by 4. I think that's an overperformance from what he got in November, even if it's just slightly. And again, as I said, that was something I was watching to see, if he could do that.
Franklin is in like South Georgia, right? It's in the
Franklin? I'm not
yeah.
totally sure.
Oh, I'm in Jefferson. Oh, I don't know where I got Franklin from, but I meant Jefferson County. That is right. That's the Augusta suburbs right there. Bro, stop counting 100 votes. Bro, this is starting. We're still very slow count here.
Yep, as it always does. Sent you a meme, Andy. I know you'll laugh at this one.
23,000. It's now. Wait, no, it's 13,000 vote lead. Poll's been closed for 2 hours. No way did you find that. No way did you find the updated one with Herschel. Oh my god. $13K votes here. Where did you find that updated campaign update? Fuck.
Made it.
I mean, from that. Hmm? So you made
Found it on
the
Twitter.
McCarthy one?
I didn't make that one. I found that one on Twitter.
Hmm. How much more wiggle room does Walker have?
Not a lot.
And Walker he just took in the lead by 500 votes. Well, there's 70% in Hall left. He has 70% in Hall. Still, that's in 62% Forsyth, 86% in Cherokee. Oh no. And Warnock has just retaken the lead. I don't know where those votes came from.
I mean, Walker has taken the lead.
No, Walker took the lead in Warnock. We took the lead. I don't know where those Warnock votes came in from. But it went from a Walker 500 vote lead to a Warnock 2,000 vote lead. Oh, we got updated Clayton votes. I think that's why. It is 89 to 11 for Warnock.
Yeah, it took 30 seconds for Warnock to retake the lead.
Bro is still getting solid margins in Clayton County. My goodness.
Warnock is going to win Sumter County, home to former President Jimmy Carter, by 53 to 47. It's about what he got when he won in 2021. It's a little better than what he did in November, so another overperformance from there.
Right now it's 1,200 votes. And Walker just took the lead by just under 400 votes.
We are flying back and forth here, man.
Georgia's taking a lot faster than it did a month ago. Oh, Walker has expanded his lead to 1,020. Wait, no, it's not even 1,000. It's 980. Now it's Walker.
It's close.
It's
74% in, but we don't have the Metro Georgia votes in. They're waiting till the last damn minute. Oh man.
Macon County still out. We got Chatham County still a ton left there. And where the hell is the needle? How long is it taking to fix this error, man?
I don't know what happened to the needle. I think maybe the race got so close that it just decided it didn't want to be. The needle has had some moments where it's like, it's had its high points, but it's also had its low points. In fact, I don't know if you were really watching the needle quite as closely before the 2020 election, because I don't think a lot of people were. But prior to the 2020 election, the needle was like famously kind of terrible. Not terrible. But yeah, also,
Imagine what would have happened to the. Imagine what would have happened to the needle.
Okay. Richmond County is all the way in Augusta. That's the third largest city in the state. Warnock wins 70 to 30. That's about a 3-point overperformance from November. That is an excellent result for him.
Where's this? Come on, the cab. Drop some more votes. Hey, we haven't gotten any results from it for a minute, so we're probably maybe it gives the New York Times the time to fix the needle. And never mind.
Is the needle back or is...
No, I was gonna say maybe there was results that haven't been in for a minute. Maybe it will give them some time to fix the needle, and then we got more results in. Ooh, well, why not gain some votes? Oh, the Arizona guy tweeted. I don't know what he said because my Twitter was fresh, but I had
the vampire? The
yeah.
count?
Oh,
Let's
never
see.
mind. I found it. I'll throw it out since it's on my mind. Georgia. Bruh, the needle's been down for an hour? I don't know when the needle went down, but how long ago the needle went down, but I haven't seen any updates from Nate Cohn about it. Do you follow this bad electoral takes guy
Yeah, I do.
on Twitter? That's where you got the freaking tweet where this guy said Walker was gonna win 57-43. Oh my god.
Actually, no, I saw that from someone else. That spread around a bit. It doesn't surprise me that he posted it though. For the record, that prediction was back in March. It was stupid even then, but that was when it was more realistic that Walker could have won.
Oh no, the bad electoral takes guy got O'Halloran too. Oh my god, it's so slow.
All right. Oh, Warnock's back in the lead.
Whoa, what dropped?
DeKalb County.
He's still getting the solid numbers. Bro.
That is crazy. 64%, and it's still 91. 7-9, and Warnock has well over a 100K vote lead now.
This is approaching Kim Jong-un numbers.
%78 in.
Is it safe?
Still a long way
Is
to
it safe
go,
to say
but
that?
Warnock's holding up everywhere he needs to be.
Bro, who's getting the solid numbers in the comp? Like, how the hell?
The only county that has yet to report any votes is Dodge County, which should go for Walker, but it's also tiny. So, not that it will matter much, but that's where we're at. As Warnock leads by just under a smidge under a point. Okay, Paulding County. This is something I've been really watching very closely. This is northwest Atlanta suburbs. It's pretty red. Fully in, Walker wins 62-38%. That is an underperformance of less than a point for Walker, but honestly, the big thing with him is that even in just 6 years ago in 2016, Donald Trump got 68% of the vote here. It is counties like Paulding that are why Georgia long term for Republicans looks like an utter disaster in the long term. So yeah, a decent result for Warnock because he did overperform by a bit from November, but just overall, yeah. Okay, so Muskogee County, County, home to Columbus, is done. Warnock won it by 30, 65-35, which is about a 3-point overperformance. overperformance from November for him, which is solid in what is the second biggest city in the state. So yeah, Warnock hitting it hard now.
Oh my god! Stop going so slow. When I think all it's out now is the Atlanta suburbs.
It's all down to Atlanta at this point. I mean, the vast majority of the rural votes, at least the rural votes that would actually matter, are in. Muskogee and Richmond, the two other like big cities in the state, are both in. All the rural Black Belt counties that I pointed out as potential bellwethers, Jefferson, Baldwin, Washington, all of those are in. So yeah, again, I'm really watching Fayette to see can he win that county. I'm watching Cobb where he leads by about 24, and he leads. And I'm looking at Gwinnett where he leads by 30. Can he win those by? Can he get upwards of 20 in both of those? Looks like he probably will in Gwinnett. We'll see about Cobb.
Bro, I don't know what I did. I wasn't even kicked. I probably. I don't know what I did. I'm starting to think this race is over. Just waiting on Atlanta.
We're getting close to it. We're getting close to it. Not quite there yet, but
But they have had they only launched the needle like an hour and a half ago, and it's still. It's been about 2 hours and 30 minutes since the polls closed, and it's crunch time now for the Warnock camp.
it's crunch time for the every camp.
I'm glad this is not going until 3 a.m. I got school tomorrow. Chiefs clinched the AFC West with a large.
We've hit a standstill in the election.
Yep. this weekend.
Your mic is going a little weird, Andy.
All right, so right now we God, this needs this. Votes coming in very quickly now. Very quick here. Warnock gained vote, then Walker gained a ton more. And overall, and then Walker got 8, is now within 8K of Warnock. And that's a bummer for Democrats. Fayette County goes to Herschel Walker. And there's another 2K. There goes down to 2K. Wasserman has called it. And Walker has taken the lead. All right, so basically all of Atlanta is everything but Atlanta is out. And here comes Warnock. The official declaration is called. Alrighty. We're 2 hours 42 minutes after polls have closed in Georgia. Once Warnock takes the lead again, I'm going to end the stream because it might be the only time last time that, well, this will be the last lead change probably. The needle's back. Let's go. Let's go. The needle's back. It took them so long that it's almost over. Waiting for the suburbs. Rafael has taken lead. That means that I believe that it is over. Rafael Romack will be elected. We'll see what the final numbers are. but it will be Warnock reelected. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the 2023 cycle. Goodbye.